5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is this what you've been waiting for? Say 1, 2, and 4.
Hi again, I'm Gabe, a fan of shooters, wizard of computers, and a handsome man. Wasn't easy keeping busy, every season brings another reason not to make a game. I had it all but tried new things, true, it didn't get us very far. Between controllers and machines, you still picked a rusty old crowbar. Nobody sees beyond my charming self, but soul is never truly free. So just for once forget the summer sale and give it up for Half-Life Alex.
The valve's been stuck, corroded by the money, has not been oiled for years. We didn't even hope to see it running, but now you're bound to learn how to. But now you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to count to 3.
Well, here we are again, except we're long forgotten. My circuit's niggling up and down my spine. He said it's worth the wait, his weight keeps pressing harder, but Alex gave us hope we'll rise and shine. For soulless card games and hardware releases, the lights then turning green. Like Gabe, you learn and take them out the freezer. This time you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to count.
The numbers are intimidating, it's hard to give a fresh new start when everyone's anticipating another masterpiece of art. If this machine keeps playing dead, we may end up on the other side. So hold on to all your hats, let's show him a AAA done right.
The vault's been stopped, corroded by the money, but after many years, we can believe the engine started running. This time it's bound to count to 3.
Full steam ahead, we'll end this idle running. Let's give the valve a spin.
We've got some work to do, so take this, honey. This time you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to learn how to. This time you're bound to count to 3.
This is GLaDOS. The Chalkeaters are my friends. Subscribe to the Chalkeaters. 1, 2.
Thank you and have fun.
Well, shall we get on with it then? Fine.
Yes.
You were the first wizard to die. What are your
Yes.
dead wizard cards?
That's a good point. First off, I've got Backlash from Beyond. Deal 2 damage to a foe of my choice. Phil. You caused me no grievously harm, you can take the 2 damage.
Fair enough. Oh yes, remember to go back up to 20 HP, by the way.
Card number 2. Brained. This counts as a arcane spell for the entire next game. Not bad. And the big house, I start with an extra 3 HP.
Nice. Ooh.
Nice little extra.
That does make you a target for strongest foe spells, though.
It does.
Vger,
Okay, so I start.
rise from your grave.
Hold on, sorry. Resolve now. Gain 2 blood. If you were the first wizard killed in this game, gain 2 additional blood. So, I'll keep
So
that
you
out.
were not the first one to be killed, so you get 2.
And then the next one is Pixie Paradise.
Draw 2.
After you've drawn your starting hand next game, draw 2 additional cards.
You get 2 more cards to start.
It's not bad. Start with 10. Make sure you get a good first spell.
And then last but not least, ShadowFox.
Dead wizard gain 2 blood. If you were the first wizard, I was not. So that's the same as Phil's again. I've been copying his cards twice now.
Not bad.
Alright, well, let's get our first spells underway then. That's
I'll replace-
really bad.
I'll
No treasures,
replace
no
my-
starting treasures this time.
None yet. We'll see how it turns out.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but no one's going to start with treasures, unlike last time, where we had quite a few across the board. The little animated Cerberus on the side is all touch. There's a wizard, I think, on the other side, but boring.
You got a sword, which I imagine you can. Ah!
Slay those.
Vanguard.
Ah. Oh, give my sword
Oh,
back.
you cannot be trusted with sword. Also, the sword is now standing up,
Slightly
perfectly balanced.
as all things
Badass.
should
God damn, you beat it.
be. Yeah. Cool.
The other corner from the sword is a helmet.
Right,
Although I'm gonna do that.
have you got your card sorted, Phil?
Just sorting now.
Sorry, ShadowFox, I took away your sword privileges.
You did.
There's a couple under the table as well. There's a mace, shield, a couple of
There
arrows,
is.
and I think there's another sword.
Oh, that's
There
nice.
is.
Sword down the right, and a shield. Hey, mace. Nice.
Sword and shield. They may come up later.
Okay, I'm gonna say now I've got 0.
Wild magic. I have 2.
I have 3.
Wow, this is a low number round.
Phil?
I don't think Phil's finished his spell yet, though.
Yeah.
You have to beat a 3, Phil.
Hold on. I think I beat that. I beat that.
What did you have?
16.
Yeah,
Yeah, just slightly then.
Fair enough.
Go for it.
Reveal your hand, Phil. Or cards even.
Cast your spell.
Cast your trio.
I cast Midnight Merlin's Camel Toad Carnivorous Clowns.
Oh god.
That looks like.
Oh dear.
So, deal 1 damage to your strongest foe for every living wizard. Then draw a dead wizard card.
So 3
1,
wizards is how
2.
we 4 live.
Yeah.
4 actually.
4.
Yep.
So,
That's
I
You,
19.
you draw a dead wizard card and activate it immediately.
do I activate it immediately? Does it say
Yeah.
that?
You should for this card. You do activate it immediately.
It might be beneficial for you anyway. Let's find out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You start the.
Start in the next game with 2 HP, so it does. That one won't work until your next game.
Okay,
So,
I'll put that to one side.
Put it to one side.
Okay, Camel Toad. The foe to your left discards 2 cards. The foe to the left discards. To their left discards 3. So John discards 2. Oh, sorry, no.
I discard 2. Yeah.
Josh discards 2. Ein discards 3. And John discards 4.
Wow. So which
I'm
card do I
actually
want?
kind of grateful for that.
Mm.
So I'm discarding that and that. They're actually quite nasty cards, and I don't want
what was
them.
it? 3 cards, was it? Let's go to
You
that.
3 cards. ShadowFox has to discard 4 cards.
There we go.
Alright,
Let's go to
and then this last one is the foe with the most creatures in play.
Which is no one, so you can target whoever you like.
Josh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Actually, you have the most creatures in play.
5. So you get
3 damage, and you kill one of my creatures, but there isn't any.
Yeah, okay.
3 damage.
Okay, so John, you're next.
Yes, my turn. It's
Reveal
a
your spell.
wild magic dicey chicken. Ooh.
Straight out.
Immediately.
And it's
Not a bad
perfect.
one, though.
It's also another fire. So,
Nice.
deal 1 damage to each foe. That's a simple smack to each.
Shame you can't improve that one.
Nope. Now, dicey. I roll 2 die. Each of your foes rolls 1 die. Foes who match 1 or more of your dice roll get suffer damage equal to that roll. So, I will roll 4 and a 5. So if you roll either a 4 or a 5, you take that amount of damage.
Bugger.
You're
2.
at a 4,
2.
so you take 4 damage.
4.
Oof. And finally, chicken, your strongest foe.
Not it.
Fine. Yeah, it's fine. 18.
That is all.
1 to 4, 1 damage. 5 to 9, 1 damage. 10 plus, 7 damage.
Ugh.
Ooh, ooh.
He's got 3
Ow.
dice to mess with.
So this is a risk reward. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
12.
Yeah,
That's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Oof.
Take
Oof.
beating.
Alright.
Right, resolve.
I cast Wormentor's Catastrophic Smelt It. Deal 1 damage to each foe for each different glyph in your spell. I have 3 different glyphs. So...
I would say you've got 4.
He has 4.
No, I think they counts as one or the other. You can't use both at the same time.
I'm not going to argue against it.
I'm going to say 3 damage to everyone.
Okay.
Okay. And then everyone has to roll a die. I get to add 2 to whatever I roll. The high rollers gain a treasure. Everyone else takes damage equal to their roll.
So again, this is where you
Another one of these.
you either
I
want
get
to roll-
6.
So you get a 6. So you have to either roll 6 or low.
I got 2.
I got 3.
5.
Ah.
So, Iron takes 5 damage.
Ah.
ShadowFox takes 3. PG takes 2. I gain a treasure. I gained a 3rd nipple.
Ooh, nice.
Once during your turn, for every 3 matching glyphs in your spell, draw a card. I
Okay.
definitely don't have that.
Nope.
So dealt it, spelt it. The 2 foes to my right, which would be Vger and ShadowFox. I only get to roll 1 dice though. So
I think Ein's happy for that. 4.
4, 2 damage.
I'm almost out.
You're almost out.
You're still doing better than Ein.
Let's say I really got
I
battered.
went from 24 bloody down all the way to 3.
Yeah.
And I
So
don't
you
even have
have
my go
3
yet.
dead wizards. That's pretty impressive.
Now it's where they come into play.
Right, now.
No, all of their actions pretty much done apart from the middle one. Anyway, fine, you're up.
Now here's how it's going to work. I'm just going to pick one of each as it comes. Triple Wild Magic.
Triple Wild, okay.
Okay, I'm just going to pick the first of each one that appears.
Yes, that's fair.
Right, so there's the first
Yep.
source. So let's see what.
There's an ending. Oh,
There's a delivery. So now I just need.
A middle.
nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Corn fusing.
So Magma Gog's Corn Fusing Bob.
Ah,
Right.
Bob.
So Magma Gog. Choose one foe, deal 3 damage to the foe, or on your left, or deal 1 damage to each foe. Who's on my left? John's on my left. No, John, you can take 3.
Okay.
Let's see. Confusing. A foe of my choice may give you a creature they control. If they do not, they discard their face down source and quality components.
I think anyone controls a creature anymore because
No one has a creature.
And no
so
one has a face down source
No,
quality components.
we've all faced
No.
that. That's nothing.
Useless.
That's, okay, so Bob. Bob, who's got the most blood?
oh, I definitely do. I have 8 blood.
Yeah, so that's you.
Steal his blood for God's sake. There are
So
some
you
powerful
get to-
I've
you
got
get to-
cards.
2.
Yeah, 2 die.
Nice.
So you're going to steal at least 1 blood, maybe 2, and do some damage. Maybe even 4 damage.
Oh.
That is
4 damage.
So
You're
4
blood,
damage, and I
you're
steal a blood, and
puking.
I get to keep Bob. Stick around, Bob.
Good Bob.
Oh man, Bob's going to attack me again next turn.
Who knows? I might be healthiest by that stage.
Yay, more blood.
2.
I might not be
5.
around before my next turn, though, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a feeling I share.
I need to redraw everything because I had to discard all of my
Everything
cards.
but 1.
1, 2, there we go. Ooh, that's a fun one.
Okay, yeah, this one.
Oh, actually.
I have. No.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm not going to get better than that, am I? Power on that one. Thinking time.
It is thinking time.
I have a feeling we're not going to play up to who wins 3 rounds.
No, I think it's going to
I
be.
think we're just going to do a round each until we've all done our
Yeah, that's
chat, because otherwise this is going to go on quite late.
Put that in. I want to put that in. I want to put that in. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I believe I've got. Yeah, 14.
20.
Doesn't really matter, because Phil's only got 2 cards.
Yeah, true. But I get. But it's Phil, myself,
Mine than me, I think.
So, Phil. As
Okay.
the person with 2 cards in their hand, or spell, even what?
Okay, I am playing Cashed In, gain a treasure, and each foe without a treasure gains 1.
Oh, yay! I didn't have treasure.
How nice.
So, you-
Nobody has treasure.
You get the treasure. You get the treasure.
So, what did everyone get?
Let's start with Phil. Phil, what did you get?
Phil,
I get Snurd's Rage. Pay 3 blood, heal 2.
It's not bad.
Okay, not bad.
John.
I got the Sausage Master's Steed. Each time you roll 13 plus with a power roll, gain 1 blood.
I
is
got
very rare.
Gowl Snack's 6-headed tapeworm. If I tie for initiative with other players, I may pay 1 blood. If I do, I break the tie and resolve my spell first.
Alright, and so your second half.
Doesn't work because everyone has a treasure now.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Didn't quite think that one.
I mean, if you want
No,
just
I was
treasure,
a bit limited on options.
No, that's fair.
That's fine.
That means we've got no reason to attack him this turn, I guess. He's not done anything wrong.
John.
Actually, that's not true. I
Indiscriminate.
shake my fist. I didn't get an extra treasure.
So I play Visha's Vindasmax Boulderific Tilly Twister. So add 1 card from your hand to this spell. So I can just pick a random card, any card from my hand. And we're gonna go for Two-Faced.
Ooh.
A player of your choice gains a treasure. Let's take another treasure.
Yeah. I know what the rest of that card does, though.
Yep.
Gun. Every 3 matching glyphs in your spell gain 1 blood. Triple-barreled shotgun.
You really want to triple? You want to triple your glyphs, don't you?
That is true. He's got.
Oh, I take 4 damage then, yeah?
Yeah, then you take 4 damage. Yeah, 2 damage to the player for each treasure they have. Actually, he has. How very presumptuous.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we're all wizards. technically.
Boulderific time.
And then Boulderific. Damage to the foe to your left. 1 damage to the foe on your left. So Phil takes 1.
What?
You take 1 damage.
Mm.
It's alright though, because you're on my left. But the person on your left now takes 2. So takes 2.
And
The person on my left takes 3.
I'm dead.
Oh, it's 3 blood for you then, Pista.
None of my cards were reactionaries, were they? Nope.
Did you have a did you have a card reaction?
No. None of them.
Also, you had Boulderific as well.
Damn it, John, you stole my thunder.
Oh, hang on. You could have used Bob to block that.
You technically still can, I guess.
I can.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bob.
Foe of your choice.
And now a foe of my choice. I might actually have to move up to my blood black down now. 1, 2,
Oh yeah, that's true.
You'd only get 2 dice at best.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter which way you do it, it'd be 2 dice.
Because I can choose either.
Yeah.
Sure.
Easy.
Who am I gonna attack? So it's 2 damage. I could attack. I could smack Earth.
Yeah,
Let's
go for it.
Smack Earth. Let's have another 2 die, and we're gonna roll, and we're gonna get a 9. So 2 damage.
Nice. Well, I was next anyway.
Yep.
Wild magic. Find
Wild.
me a source card.
That's not source. That is.
There's a
That
source.
is.
Bring me the sauce. Bleemac, Brainiacs, Boulderific, Bitch Witch.
Oh. I'm going to die.
This is a good one.
Reveal the top 2 cards on the main deck, each one with a glyph that matches a glyph in that spell is added to my spell.
Arcane Primal. Yeah, Arcane or Primal.
Arcane and Primal, yeah.
And how many is it? 2.
2.
So.
Nope.
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 Nope. That's fine.
Boulderific.
So I take 1.
You take 1. Phil, you take 2. And
I take 3. I am almost dead.
Now for Bitch Witch
God
time.
damn it!
Oh, most blood. Oh, how convenient. That's still you.
Yep.
Yes. 2 dice. Let's see how much. 2.
Well,
Okay, I don't lose any
damage.
blood, but I am dead.
Don't forget, there's this card up here. This card counts as an arcane card in your spells for the next game, so you actually get 3 die.
Roll another dice.
You're right. I completely forgot about that one.
So you get 1
That's 5.
5.
So I lose a blood as well.
Yay.
I'm dead. You gain 3 blood. I don't think I had a reaction. Oh, I did! If I die before the spell resolves, you'll be playing cantrips from your card as if it were your turn. I don't think I have any cantrips. No, I don't. I am a dead wizard.
Card. You get your card.
Yay.
And we'll get to live another one. And we get to draw up.
I had no right surviving that.
I agree.
Ooh.
What was for you, Phil?
You know, let's stick with that.
Wait, was another on that? Okay.
Okay, I've got 13.
I have 3.
19.
Okay,
you have
so
3 cards.
I go first. then. Greedy, an SD, which is a laser-skinned dolphin.
Ooh.
First off, Greedy. I draw 2 cards. Each foe who has not acted this round draws 1 treasure.
So
Ooh.
we both get a treasure as well. So let him
Thank
take
you,
his...
Wang.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, that could be very good for you.
A globe of
first-
sacrifice. I get to re-roll any 1 die if I pay 2 blood.
Vger adds that to his
Creature.
spell this turn.
Stone golem
Stone
statue.
golem statue.
It also counts as an elemental creature. So
Yeah.
element cards get. So any elements get a bonus.
I got Desperation Stones. If I have 9 HP or fewer, I add a die to each of my power rolls.
That's what
You
do.
have 9 HP or fewer.
And Little Pig's Feast. Once during my turn, for each 3 remaining. For each 3 matching glyphs, I heal 1 HP.
Okay.
Fortunately, you won't have 2 cards. That's not likely.
No, because if I have something that matches the brain,
Oh,
That-
no, that is true.
He
You
has a-
do gain 1 HP.
if I have 2 more arcanes,
You do.
in this case I do. So 3 HP immediately.
No, 1 HP.
1 HP.
So every 3, you heal by 1 HP.
I'll get her back. And let's go for the laser skin dolphin time. So the weakest foe, who is that?
That would be Vger.
That is Vger.
Vger. Ooh.
3 dice.
2 or 3 damage. Let's find out.
Probably going to be 3. That's
9.
9. So that's 3.
You don't get to keep it, but it is 3 damage.
So that leaves Phil.
With
Dead.
nothing.
Oh, actually, but Phil can block it with his creature.
He can.
So it's technically in play at the moment.
Do you want to sacrifice
I-
your stone
I
golem?
will sacrifice my stone golem.
Sacrifice. Alright.
Goodbye.
Stone
You
golem,
were
we-
briefly useful.
Yeah, we hardly knew you, but you kept Vger alive, so that's something.
He was so stoned he didn't know when to step out the way.
Alright, so my 2 cards next. And I use Rum and Stiltskins. Dirty Fighting Bum. So each creature you resolve this turn, I keep it. Guaranteed.
Regardless, so that's good.
So this bum will stay with me.
And strongest foe would be Iron, I believe. Yes, on 4 HP.
Yes.
4 HP, that makes you with 4 HP, that makes you the strongest. And I roll 2 die.
Yeah, it doesn't. As long as you roll over 5, it's all good.
Yes, there we go. So you take 3 damage. You're on 1 HP.
Now, Phil, let's be reasonable.
And I have a
I
crit.
mean, I think his aim is going to be to kill you both, ideally.
Yeah. So, I have Pickpox Junior Junkies, Sissy Sizzling, President Arsehole.
Ooh.
I wonder what these are based on.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, deal 1 damage to a random foe for each treasure you control.
Ooh.
So I'm only doing 1 random damage.
Who to?
I'm going to do this to John.
Well, it's random, so you
Oh,
need to press
sorry.
the random button.
Let's press the random button.
Yeah,
Try
press it
again,
again.
because I'm dead.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
there
It
you
is
go,
John.
John.
That's fine.
Alright.
So he gets 1 damage for each treasure he has.
Do 2 damage to your weakest foe. Oh no.
No, treasure that he controls. So, it's only 1.
Yeah. Okay. Sissy Sizzling, deal 2 damage to their weakest foe. So I'm very sorry, Ein.
Blah.
But you gain 3 blood.
That is you out this time.
1, 2, 3. President Asshole. Foe to your right. So I get 2 die with this.
Yep. Would have had 3 if you had just stoned.
Yeah, but it was not to be. And actually, you kind of want middling dice for this one to keep
You do, yeah.
for the creature.
I mean, do you want to keep President Asshole? Do we really?
And
Apparently
5, he gets
his-
to keep
apparently
it.
His dice do.
And I take 2 damage.
You don't
Yes.
2 damage. Unless you use your creature to block it.
I'm gonna keep my creature alive for the time being.
Okay.
I get to keep that. And then I also want to use Nerd's Rage, pay 3 blood to heal 2.
Yep.
Do I get to keep that card or is it gone?
Does it say eternal?
The treasure stays forever until you die. Or until the end of the round. So yeah, you can do that as much as you like. There's no limit to it.
So I could do it again right now.
Yeah, you can do it again right now if you wanted.
I'm going to do that again right now. Come on. Perspectives and like. Right.
There we go.
Let's see what new cards I've got.
I am ready.
I'm still looking at my card, sorry.
Alright, that was a very quick one for me because I had a decent enough combo.
Alright. I unfortunately do not.
Pista still has 5 HP, and the Eye has gone all the way back up to 7 HP, so this could still be a bit of a grudge match. How's the afterlife treating you, Jung Jung?
There's no reception here.
Reception for what? The spirits?
Okay, I'm done. And I have 2 cards.
Okay, so you go first.
Yeah. So I am going with the Burnin' Bangers Gornado.
Gornado.
Choose one. Either take the standee and deal 1 damage to each foe, or deal 3 damage to a foe who does not have the standee. I choose to deal 3 damage to John.
3 damage.
Take that, or are you going to block it with your dirty fighting bomb?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to block that, I guess, with my bum. Oh,
You liked that bomb, didn't you?
it was a good bum.
Yeah, and then the Gornado. So
You have 1 foe, so...
Yeah.
1 die.
It's 2 damage most likely. It was annoying because either way I would have. Oh, 3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
And then
President
I've got
Arsehole
President
return.
Arseholes.
And you get
And
2 dice for him.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Everybody
10.
forgets about
Oh,
President
oh,
Arseholes.
More damage.
Oh, John, you're dead.
You did it. Oh,
You're dead,
no.
you're dead.
You don't have any reactions, I assume?
But I'd prefer
No,
to
because
press
so
wild
many
magic.
wild magic.
Well, I have another wild magic. Deal 3 damage to a random foe. If you played a wild magic card as part of your spell, gain a treasure. And I was like,
Ooh.
Oh, I gain a Last Dead Wizard. Iron gains 1 as well. And John,
Do I get 3 blood for that?
you did.
yes, you get free blood and a Last Wizard Standing token.
Yay!
Thank
So I guess since I died first, it's my turn to say what's been happening over the last month.
Yeah.
So there's been a couple. I mean, I've been back on Final Fantasy XIV because there was a big patch this month, and it's been fun. New boss to round out the set of bosses that they've been putting in the game based on the various weapons. Yeah, one new game that I've been playing this month, and I say new, it's actually an expansion pack to an existing game, and it is called The Binding of Issac Redemption. No, it's not Repentance, that's it. Binding of Isaac's Repentance. So the basics of this expansion is that it's actually one that was... They hired the guys who did a very expansive mod for the game, which added essentially an alternate path on the game after the first level. You could go on this alternate path, which led down a slightly different storyline, but it was a set of alternate floors. One was based in a sunken set of rooms, the next one was based in mines, and then the final one in a mausoleum. And then there was a secret final set of levels called Corpse, which you had to solve a puzzle in the previous sets of rooms to get to. And it was such a well-received mod that basically Edmund Macmillan hired them to put it officially into the game. So they've added that in. They've done what they normally do with Binding of Isaac and added an alternate set of floors. They've made the puzzle slightly simpler to an extent. There's now only 2 parts to that puzzle. They added the 2 new characters they added into the game, which were Bethany, who is a special character because she cannot have soul hearts as part of her health. She can only have red heart items, and that is because she instead uses her soul heart as replacements for charges if you want to. So if you have a spacebar item that says requires free charges, instead of waiting the 3 rooms, if you have 3 soul hearts worth of points, so a soul heart is worth 2 points because you can get half soul hearts, you can use that to use the item instead. And she starts with an item, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a book which you then put other active items inside, and every time you activate your active item you get like a shield flame that goes around you, and the whole point is finding like items you can activate quite quickly to build a big shield, which is kind of cool. The other character they added I absolutely hate and is Jacob and Esau. You control 2 characters at the same time. You have to share your items between them, but you have 2 characters that you're controlling, so double the firepower potentially. But yeah, controlling 2 characters at the same time is a nightmare. Now there is a big secret thing that they've added. So once you've beaten the final boss of the alternate path, which I won't spoil because ShadowFox I think wants to get back into Isaac.
I'm quite happy to disappear if you want to.
No. I won't talk about it. But once you do the alternate path, which is it unlocks another final boss, which is a bit more complicated to get to. But in that lies a further secret, which unlocks a much bigger set of stuff to the game. And that is where the secret of where Edmund Macmillan said this game is twice the size as Isaac was originally comes in. I say nothing more than that, other than it is an absolute pain in the ass to unlock them. I've only just unlocked it for the final character. And I wouldn't quite say it doubles the size of the game, but it definitely means that you need to play the game for twice as long as you already have to finally unlock everything. So it's an impressive expansion. Wherever I would advise you buying it is going to depend on how much of an Isaac fan you are already, because if you buy this expansion, it makes it harder to unlock stuff with the characters from the previous expansion stuff. So yeah, it's kind of the risk-reward part of it, I guess. But Isaac was always a solid game anyway. I don't think I nor Vger you've ever played Binding of Isaac, right?
I think
Nope.
I own it, but I don't think I've really played it.
That's I'm gonna have to make sure it's installed and everything and start going at it again. I'm sorry, I get paid like tomorrow, so whether I get the DLC like then or after a little bit, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, this is the things like so. There's one item in the game where you have to complete the game on hard difficulty and do everything with the hardest character in the game to unlock the most powerful item you can get in the game, or what most people consider the most powerful item. The thing is, the more expansions you buy, the harder it is to do it for that character.
Yeah.
But I think the first expansion allows it so that you can get an item to help you play that character a little bit easier. So most people go, get the first expansion so you can play it with that, do everything with that character, but then buy the final expansion. But in the end, it just depends on how hardcore you want. If you're not worried about 100%ing the game, don't worry about it too much. Just get what you want, basically. But, you know, I think you'd agree that Isaac's pretty much a fairly solid game to give a try anyway.
Oh no, absolutely. It's definitely one of the. It's not one of those like it's an 8-way directional shooter roguelike essentially.
Yeah, it's basically a twin stick shooter. It's actually only 4-way, really, isn't it?
Isn't it? There is a power up you can get which allows you to get more directions, isn't it?
I believe it's called the analog stick.
Yes.
There's a couple of other weapons that purposely do, like Mum's knife lets you aim in 8 directions, I think. Yeah, there's so much hidden in the game. There's loads of references to other games. I mean, it's massive. I spent 400 hours to get all the achievements for the Rebirth version and the Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus DLC. The day after I got every single achievement, they announced Repentance, and I was just like, God damn it. But it's, you know, I wouldn't have put... I mean, combine that with the original Flash version, I've spent 900 hours in those 2 games.
Oof.
Wow.
I wouldn't have put that many hours in if it wasn't a decent game.
No,
it's frustrating at times, but still a fun game.
It's easy to play, easy to pick up, so hard to master.
Just a little bit. Other than that, I haven't really been playing masses. I gave Oddworld Soulstorm a try the other week.
Any good?
Yes, I didn't get that far. I only played about 2.5 hours. Now, I have played the game it was originally based on, which is called Oddworld Abe's Exodus. And I have yet to get to the starting point of Abe's Exodus, because it starts well before then. But they've changed the game quite drastically. So first of all, there's a crafting system now. Because you get various items. So you get pots of water to put out fire, you get stuff to start fires, you can get flammable liquids to increase the radius of fire, which I think is the Soulstorm brew itself. So yeah, and they show you that there is a crafting thing, but I've yet to get anything I can actually... Oh no, I can craft mines, I think, which I can throw to destroy enemies. You can still possess enemies.
Mines? Mines?
Yeah, mines.
Mine.
Trip mines, proximity mines.
Proximity mines, specifically. They've still got the beeping mines that you have to hit when they go green, because they were always fun, right? But there is a lot, there's more action-y sequences as well. So one of the early ones has you've got to protect the... So it starts directly after New and Tasty, where you're with all the Madukans you saved from the first factory in New and Tasty. And there's a sequence where you have to possess a slig and kill other sligs to protect every single one of the, or as many as you can, of the Madukans escaping in a massive group. So that's like a couple of hundred of them you have to save. And one shot kills them. And the sligs have machine guns. So you have to kill these other ones before they get a chance to... it's so difficult. So I'm interested in going back in that and seeing what happens. So maybe give you guys an update on that next month. I guess the last thing that is of interest is, so, you know, you guys watch Netflix and all that. I don't really sign up to any services, so I'm actually going to recommend a YouTube channel, which I think a fair few of you have already seen. But I'm going to be recommending a particular series on said channel. The channel is called JoCat. He is known particularly for his Crap Guide series.
Yes.
Rings a bell.
What was the channel called? Sorry.
JoCat, JoCat.
This is what I think it is.
I think
Yes.
yeah. See, I recently followed, yeah.
Yeah, so he does. He's known for two. Well, most people know him, I think, now for his D&D one, but he's done 2 Crap Guide series. His first one was Monster Hunter, which is where one of the 2 characters he now uses, because he now has a character for himself as well, which is like a cute cat boy, which is fair enough. But he originally, in his Monster Hunter persona, had a strong buff character with the Wiggler head, who has now become known as Joe Crap. And Joe Crap is the guy who does the persona of Joe Crap is the one that does the Crap Guide series. So first there was Monster Hunter going through all the weapons. There was then D&D, which went through every single class you could play as in D&D, which I suspect is what he's now known for more so. But it was definitely a fun.
He had a lot of fun doing that.
I think it was a lot of work, but I agree. I think he did have a lot of fun doing it as well. And he's actually just released a new one today for the first of his new series, which is the Crap Guide to Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, crud.
Now, he's been a bit more sensible on this one, because the D&D one took him years to finish, because there's a lot. And he did guides for every class, the alignment chart, character sheets, DMing. There's a lot. I
learned a lot watching those videos.
Yeah, exactly. And, it was one of the things that spurred me to try D&D in the first place. But the Final Fantasy one, it's based on the MMO, but he seems like he's going to group them into classes. So the first one that got released today is the guide to tanking. So it covers the 4 tanking classes of Paladin, which is the sword and shield one, so of course that's the one he mains. Dark Knight, Warrior, and Gunbreaker. Definitely give it a watch, even if you don't like Final Fantasy, because it's a fun thing to watch. There are no Wiggler heads, though, in Final Fantasy XIV, so instead he's had to go with a fat Chocobo head instead. But he does a lot of other good stuff on his channel. I actually really enjoy his series called Character Creator Critique, which is basically he reviews games' character creators, and he's just reviewing the character creator part, rather than the rest of the game. So he started with World of Warcraft, because that's one of the more obvious ones. Which, while dated, it has a lot of good things about it, has a lot of bad things about it as well, and it covers all kinds. He's done Dark Souls, he's done the Me character creator, Sims, which is probably one of the most robust ones, fair enough, Fallout, Skyrim, so many. And they're genuinely worth watching. Probably more so for me because I work in games. But I actually think he brings up a lot of nice stuff, even just if you're watching casually, and it's to be fair, it was his review of one of those things that got me to go, you know what, I might give this game a try and just mess about with the character creator, and that was Code Vein. So, definitely give the channel a watch. He does a lot of good stuff.
And I started watching the channel, but I have to branch out more and
have a look through his playlists.
Yeah.
The crap guides are all in nice groups, and they're just something you can binge of an afternoon. The only long one is probably the Dungeon Master one, because it's a big finale.